Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about what else but demonic entities. So I've got my supernatural hat on, and we're going to talk about the eternal fate of demonic entities. Demonic entities' fate is to be demonic entities. And basically, there is no hope for demonic entities. What does no hope mean? Well, they're never going to change. And what's the benefit of being a demonic entity to the demonic entity? Pretty much they like to feed their energy vampires. That's what they're all about, being energy vampires. And if they can't get their energy, then what happens? They go dead. How long can demonic entities stay alive on planet Earth? Probably for a very long time, because there's lots of food for demonic entities. What do demonic entities live on? They live on low vibrational emotions. So they live on energy produced when people um, when people are the demonic entities want to keep you from going to higher consciousness. So if you look at the scale of human consciousness, anything to do with higher consciousness, demonic entities are working to block you. On all fronts, they are looking to block you from raising your consciousness, raising your vibration. Demonic entities have an agenda. And if you are diligently working to raise your consciousness, they are going to find out that that's what you're doing, and they're going to come and hurt you. These are vicious, vicious, vicious entities. Horrible, vicious psychic vampires. And they're cunning. They've been vampires for a very long time, and they're very good at being psychic vampires, and they're very good at targeting humans. What can you do with knowing that there are psychic vampires around? Well, you can't do too much. If your psychic vampires are encased in a human form, they're toxic humans, and you can do your best to cut them out of your life. If you got a toxic Bob, then tell toxic Bob, I don't want you in my life. If you've got a toxic someone else, again, keep telling them, I don't want you in my life. Why toxic Bob? Because toxic Bob is what I wanted to say, question mark? No, I didn't. Toxic Bob was put there because a demonic entity changed my words. How can they do that? They've got a lot of tricks. Demonic entities have a lot of tricks, and they're horrible. So your job is to continually raise your consciousness. Continue, continue, because these psychic vampires are after you. And the only way you're going to escape psychic vampires is to kill them. And you kill them by raising your consciousness. And they're going to get very angry. And they're going to work overtime to try and throw you off raising your consciousness. And they're going to suck your energy. And they're going to use all kinds of things that you can't believe that's just the stuff they can do. But they're horrible, nasty things, and you need to know about them. And they're relentless. Once they start in on you, they can be with you for years. People who have diseases like fibromyalgia, it's demonic attack. Dis-ease on this planet is caused by low vibrations and psychic attacks. Are they making viruses and what do they call them, biological things? Yes. Demonics make nasty diseases for you to catch. Demonics don't want you really to understand them. They like to stay in the background and let you think it's all biology. Nevertheless, behind the biology, there is in consciousness demonics. And they hate anything to do with you improving yourself. Because they're hateful things. That's what they live to do. They live to be hateful. Is it like the devil in the Bible? No, they're far worse than that. They're far worse than that, and they're horrible, nasty things. And if you're attacked by a demonic attack, you'll know. Is there anything you can do to get rid of them? Yes. You can try traditional means of getting rid of them. You can try burning sage. You can try energy healing like Reiki. You can go through a whole list of different things that may get rid of some of the demonics. But there are some demonics who you may not be able to get rid of. And so what that means is you're going to have to get used to being in the presence of evil. And it's pretty much impossible to get used to evil. But it's there. On planet Earth, we have evil entities. And they're always tricking. They're always tricking. They're always trying to say, it's not my fault. I'm an evil entity. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. They're always going to come up with some reason why. But the simple reason is they're demonic because they love to be demonic. They get a great sense of pleasure at the powers that they use over other people. They love to be in control. So if you see demonic people that are narcissistic, sociopathic, and psychopaths. That's basically demonic people. And then there are other people who, by psychic attack, you might not see them in the physical, but they can find you. And basically, they will harass you and harass you and harass you. In the end, they're going to die. Why? Because as people raise their consciousness, they're going to go after these demons and kill them. It's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show and the movies. People are out to kill demons. And the demon's time on earth is coming to a quick end. Because as more and more people raise their consciousness, the demons cannot fight off all of the people who are raising their consciousness. They can't. They target the ones who are at the highest levels of consciousness. And maybe they're targeting random people as well. But they are fully attacking people with consciousness. They're attacking and attacking and attacking because they're trying to prevent people with higher consciousness from increasing their consciousness even further. The story is that as more and more people raise the consciousness level of the collective of all the humans on the planet will not be able to host dark entities any longer because the vibration of the collective will not allow it. So your job is to get really busy, which means raising your consciousness. It should be your number one thing to do. To benefit this planet, you personally got to take it as your number one mission to raise your consciousness. So it means you have to ditch all the ego games. It means you have to ditch becoming a millionaire, ditch becoming your own boss, ditch becoming your own business owner. You have to ditch everything and work on raising your consciousness. How are you going to be looked after if you don't have your own business? Spiritually, you will be helped. You will be helped, and if you're under demonic attack, you might not feel like you've got help. Because when you're under demonic attack, it seems like no one's coming to help you. But you go on, and you know there are lots of other people raising their consciousness and other people who are attacked by demons. So you keep going, because we have a war to win, and it is the battle for planet Earth to free it from demons. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share.